even just general walking could like cause me to faint and shit. So I have to be careful. But it is nice. It was nice to be outside and stuff and kind of see the neighborhood again. Like, obviously I've like driven past and been driven past like sections of the neighborhood and stuff before, but like, you know, it's one of those things where it's like when you actually physically walk it, it's different. And yeah, that was nice. It's nice to see stuff. I should probably install some of these chairs. I have a lot. So since we're waiting on a quest, we're waiting for my people to come back, I might as well get some stuff built. And I'm not really sure quite where I want the... Give me 2 seconds. Where did I have the pole things here? I had them kind of like sectioned out really decoratively. We won't probably do that because this is a lot smaller in here. I should only need 4, probably. Marble. So I kind of don't super want it to be... I'm going to have to measure this out. Your intentional activities into planned outings, which also adds the mental load. That was the other thing too, was when I wanted to go for the walk, I had to, like, I was kind of like, if I don't go while I want to do it, while I've got like the drive to do it, I'm not going to do it. It isn't a thing about motivation. It's nothing to do with that. It's like, you know, the added activity of like putting my shoes on, or like, well, putting appropriate shoes on, or like changing my clothes over or something like that. They're all additional steps that just take away from just getting outside as well, you know? So yeah, it very much is. It's not like a, it's not like a spontaneous thing. Yeah, but it was nice to do. I'm probably going to put the poles about here, or I could put them like on either side of that because I don't want them centered, but I think that that should be enough to count if I put it in like this spot here. I thought about making it like jade or something, but I'm not really sure which one they like more. I could make it fucking silver. They'll probably break the shit out of it frequently. Or I could make it gold. I just find like gold is like a little bit visually gaudy. I don't think that would make it more better, but it would make the room better. I'm thinking about just making it out of silver because like I have a lot of silver. I know I've got to make a lot of floors too, but this is a recreational room, so I really want to beef up this one for them if I can. Alright, so that would be kind of squared center. And now that we've popped this corner, you're a miner. I need somebody that can do build. Hello, can I do building? No. Do I have a thing that I could make me be able to do building? I have a lot of things, skill trainers in the area. I gotta use them too. Fuck it, I'll just go find chimpanzee or a seahorse or someone. I think you're going off to sleep. Where's chimpanzee? Oopsie, McPherson, Ocelot, Franklin. I think some of them can do building. I've got a few people down here doing stuff. E can do building. They're all down here working on stuff. That's fine. When you're done building the wall, can I get you to come back up here? There he is. Hold on. Chimpanzee, mate. Instead of hauling that, can I get you to work on this? Just work on these pillars for a second, because then we'll get them built. Because they should only be made out of silver. And then I'll get you to deconstruct that. And I'll get that shit out of my way. And same with this door. And I'll have to deconstruct that air conditioner too. Alright. We're going to get this. We are definitely going to get this shit built up. I feel like I went too far forwards here. Maybe? We'll find out. We'll figure it out. I got to dig it out anyway. That's probably got to be there. That's fine. That's probably got to be there. I don't know. Yeah, these are going up across here. Okay, if that's the case, I don't know if I can fully get to my camp station. But let's get rid of this wood through here. Because I don't need that anymore. That Lumi can't do construction. Bob can. Mate. I have a job for you. I love when I see somebody that I know can do the thing that I need them to do, and they're just kind of like rolling around nearby, and I'm like, wait a minute, I can use you for a second. I know chimpanzee was on that, but it's fine. Fancy, lemur. You know, they're doing pretty good for a high psychic drone. Let's get that saved. Most people are just having a tantrum, but I did also use the psychic soothe poppers at both locations for that. Chimpanzee mate, I didn't say that you could fuck off and do that. I said I want you to build these. All 4 of these. Okay. He might have had an issue with that, that's fine. And I can get that deconstructed too. Lasagna, cricket. Sasha can do mining. Can you do construction? She can do miner and construction. Okay. We'll get her over here as well because honestly I need her to work on that. I also need this inside wall to get built because once they've got this built, I can dig out all the rest of the rock and we can make a recreational space inside, right? And then, oh, here we go. All the animals are waking up. But yeah, then I have the extra line of storage and the extra recreation. I can get this storage out of here. Like, I can probably still use this temporarily as some kind of a space for something. Even just workbenches or something. Because I've got batteries, I've got power and stuff. But I just got to, like, figure out where we're going with that. I already have, like, 3 of us in here working on components and shit. I do not mind if they end up making the X number of bionics and stuff. The only thing I want to do, because I noticed that you guys latched on to these 2, is you're only allowed to make 100 out of these. I said that they could make components and advanced components, and I kind of wanted to move away from these a moment ago, but these couple of ones here, I'll probably make them do recon stuff later. So we'll have 3 benches on components, 2 benches on advanced components, 3 doing like bionics, and then I'll have 2 doing like armor. I'll probably swap those over. I'll make this center one able to do a bit of both because I'm not going to perpetually be making bionics. But there will be times where I need it. Where's this fire? It's fine. Eddie, you're fine, mate. Okay. So what else is going on here? My animals are kind of coming out and around. I do want to start up a new caravan here, but I also need to go around and check because they've made a bunch of pods. I might be able to just launch a bunch of stuff. So we've got this. I want to go. Like, I've still got a shit ton of books. They made the spine, which I need to remove. We've got the extra silver now. I have all these chairs that I don't want to send. Although if I had a better chair than that, I'd probably send it. I will send it over because it's good. I was just hoping I'd have better. Got a couple more statues have been brought in. And I don't know if these are getting loaded up somewhere else or if these just came up from around the base. It's fine if they just came up from around the base. Okay, and the rest of these, that one's ready to launch. Some of these are going to be ready to go. I don't really have space. It can go in there. Also, let's get this a nice color. Something better than this, for sure. I had purple over in the other area, and I'm not against having more purple on this location. Are you the steel one? Steel in the hospital beds. And I have drugs I've got to sell them to. Just cause. What do we got? We've got a lot of food. I have a lot of mufflos. I don't have a lot of leeway. You guys have a lot of stuff that I like the look of. I just can't buy it. So we're going to pass on that. Where are you guys? That one. If it's this one and they're coming over to like visit us, that would be great because they've got some stuff I want to buy. All right, let's see if I've got more pods around the place to send out. I also need to send more benches, and I wasn't quite sure if I had them allocated or not. So let's see what we've got. I don't want to send any of those. I could send the wall lamps. I just don't know what fucking colors they are, but like I generally just like designate to build them. Normal boxes, excellent. Masterwork, I'll take the Masterworks because I might as well. I could put that somewhere. The heaters, I thought I had them allocated, but maybe not. They can go. Alright. And let's see. I do still have a shit ton of that. Still got some of this to go. Send that up. Kind of got Armadillo in the way. No, I've got Azula in here now too. Azula's my cat frame, it doesn't know. Phoenix has been like coming and going and like meowing at me and stuff. He's been like making a big ruckus most of the night, which is fine. But I didn't really know what the deal was. He's asleep now. But Azula, I just noticed, was in here too. She wasn't earlier. I also don't know where the fuck I've got reinforced barrels from. Must have bought that from fucking somebody. Or actually, one of my traders, I think, got attacked at one point. That could be what's going on with that. I don't really want to use, like, Masterwork stuff. I mean, I don't want the side tables at the new location, basically. What else could I take? I mean, I could send all the fucking unfinished stuff because, like, I'm having trouble getting them to, like, move the things in the first place. So that's a thing. We can send the heart. Yeah, okay. Look, I don't really mind. It's stuff that I've either got to deconstruct or I've got to send it one way or another. That's what pods arrived. Neat. I also still have, like, a shit ton of, like, uranium I've got to pack. Feels like this is a little bit of, like, everywhere, but I have, like, a lot of stuff to kind of still cram into things, you know, get sent over, so it's taking a bit. Hey, Danny. What are you up to? Yeah, RimWorld indeed. I'm just trying to send my people some unfinished crap so that maybe they'll finish it at the new location because I don't have the benches here for them to do it. And I don't want to send more wood. Somebody's dropped their auto pistol, but that's fine. I think the silver's already allocated. A lot of the things already allocated. I'll send some more blocks as I get some more fences done. Alright, so most of my people here are slowly getting pissed off because high psychic drone. And some of the ladies have deconstructed the floors so far, but we're still working on that. Because I don't really want to allocate any of the guys because they'll have a shit fit about it. And a lot of the transport pods are getting sort of filled up, which is good. This one's ready to go. This one's got benches in it, so that's neat. Let's get that sent wherever the fuck we're going. Let's send it into here because the other area is a bit chocked up, you know? The visitor who seems to have something to trade event will have a person with 4 reinforced barrels on them always. As long as their faction has the tech level. So if they die for any reason, they'll drop it. Yeah, we had a couple of situations where either I had a couple of traders arrive together and beat the shit out of each other, or alternatively, we did have a couple of mech battles here and my allies were in the crossfire. So like that was down in this corner kind of thing. So I'm not surprised that I have some because I just don't buy them. But yeah, like it's extra space. I don't need things stored in, which by the way, I'm going to have to make another storage. I guess we're going storage up in here if I don't already. Because I just need somewhere. That won't have one of the things, will it? Like, I remove stuff out of there too. I'm just trying to find somewhere where I've still got one of those orbital trade beacons, like here. But I don't really want to junk up the floor, although I do have space in here. We could junk it up in here. That's an option. Been working since 5 at home now. Nice. Well, at least you get to chill out now and just relax and stuff. I'm trying to move a reasonable amount of my people and stuff between locations, and it's going pretty good so far. It's just that I'm running out of space and I don't really have traders coming by. Sorry, I gotta get some water on them. Uninstall them. If he destroys it, I'm not rebuilding it. I'm kind of hoping he destroys it because he might come out of his tantrum too. I also want to send a caravan, but I'm not going to do it while everybody's pissed. Alright, he didn't destroy it. As long as he doesn't like blow up something like that, you know? Oh, they moved it over to here. This is where they moved them to. That's fine. You're destroying that? Or the... Nope, you're destroying the conduit underneath it. What a dick. Don't know if it was that, but I do find most of my... Where did that come from? Barrels. From the single trader people I forgot about. Yeah, I know I've had a couple that have just been absolutely blown out of the water here. Like, completely unintentional. I wasn't trying to take anybody from them or whatever. It's just that they got caught in the crossfire. So I know I'll have some shit that I didn't want. But there's nothing much I can do about it. Just like, you know, collect it up and send it. If that's for here, where the fuck is Labia? I'm just having a quick look around. I'm just trying to... There she is. She's asleep. Okay, if she's asleep... Hold on. I want to find Johnson. Johnson's never doing anything. Mate, can I get you... Are you in a mental state? Oh, fuck, of course. Alright, so he's never doing anything and he's in a mental state. Brilliant. Lan could probably do it. Although, if I'm gonna wake up Lan, I might as well just call Labia out. If it's here and they want to buy things, that would be really, really good for me. I'd like that a lot because I have no space at all here. I don't know if the shelves are saying that I can't have anything on them. I know I said no unfinished items. I definitely don't have building items on it. How about I say that... where's buildings? I don't think I can store building stuff on it. No. Okay, what else can I put on it that we don't already? Medicine, no. Mortar shells, I don't have those. I moved the unfinished stuff off it. Body parts, books, none of that. No corpses. Apparel? What's not allowed in apparel? Headgear. And weapons. Okay, so I've got everything that I could possibly have on a shelf. But I don't. So, yeah. I just don't have more room. Hydrate? I will hydrate, Droll. And there's also something on fire too. Yeah. Let me get you timed out, Droll. There you go. Anyway. My brain just kind of stopped. I had the drink and then I had the second drink and then I got a headache. So I don't know what that came from. Okay, bulk goods trader. That's what I'm doing. All right. Sorry. Every so often it just clean slate wiped. So I don't have a lot of money, but I do have a lot of animals and they do also like animals. And I do have a lot of other stuff I can sell them. Oh, you know what? We can buy whatever the fuck we want from them. All right, hold on. Let's go do that. Okay. I don't need chickens and stuff, but we'll auto-cull them. I don't need huskies. They'll get auto-culled. The donkeys should be auto-culled. Chocolate, carnivore meals, goat meat, agave, corn, berries, chem fuel we need, Nutrimine components. I don't really need cloth, but you know what? It's a fair trade. I don't need smoke leaf joint, yayo, go juice. I don't need more steel for fuck's sake. I am interested in jade, so fuck it, we'll move that, I guess. I was selling them like other stuff. I don't need plasteel. I will take your hops for the animals. I don't need more slate blocks. You can take the fucking barrels because I don't need them. Now, books. Hold on. Let's go. All the books. We don't do beer. I will take your extra wood. I don't really need the veils and stuff. We do need some clothes. And people do need like a little bit of clothing. Need like shirts and shit because my people are wearing like tattered crap. They're not going to need jumpers. I don't really need much else between that. I don't really need gold, but it's going to balance this out. I don't need go juice addict. Please don't do this to me. I don't have anybody that's on drugs. This is a no drugs colony. So if anybody wants drugs, they just get the shit beaten out of them and put into hospital or prison, depending on what the go is. So, yeah. I don't have to worry about that. Like, if anybody happens to get hooked on something that's, like, going to result in their, like, addiction or something like that, they'll normally just get their life privileges revoked, and when they inevitably die, they die. That's how it works here. I know you know. Get rid of the shelves, the lamps. Honestly, I want to get rid of the bigger shit, but this stuff is fine too. I mean, I've got 27,000. I've got to kind of fill in the gaps of here. Back pay, like, it should be good. Let's get rid of the boxes. I think I unticked the statues because they're already allocated to go somewhere, but this is perfect timing for me as far as I'm concerned. I'm gonna take a hot minute, but this is gonna get rid of so much shit. What ones don't know? Was it don't know though? I'll find out the hard way. Look, all it takes is them being like, oh my god, I want to have a beer, and it's like, get in the ground, mate. Yeah, no, it's kind of like a harsh punishment for it, but like, it doesn't stop the matter. It just kind of like cripples the porn in a sense, but I don't really care. Because like, if they keep doing shit over and over again, I just revoke their life privileges. They eventually die. They eventually get removed from my colony. They're no longer a problem. This is why I've got like such a good colony for the most part, is I've only got the good ones left. The shit ones die out, you know? Like coffee to the gallows. Yeah, we don't have coffee. I think that's, you gotta have a mod for that, I think. Oh no, the Masterworks we're gonna send over, I think. Hey, Shira. What are you up to? I'm doing a reasonable trade. I think I got a trade like for 37,000 stuff I'm purchasing from them, so it's gonna be a minute or two just to sell them everything. I've also got to make sure I don't accidentally sell anything that I'm porting over. Like, it's not gonna super matter, but I'd prefer not to if I could. I must have already allocated the good share. That's fine. And I already sent these. Alright. And they have an option for a golden table. That's lol. Alright, I'm not buying your fucking golden table. I could buy it. I just don't want to launch it. Alright, we got a little bit of extra stuff here. I could sell in the Masterwork stuff. What else we got? We've got statues. I could make new statues, it's fine. I'll just take out whatever excess gold I don't need to buy from them, I guess. Let's take that off. What else are we getting? I don't need your clothes, I guess. And I was buying a shit ton of wood. So let's take that off. That's not really resolving the issue. What else did I buy that's super expensive? I guess the hops must add a bit. The fox fur? The fox fur and the plain leather. Because I don't really need to buy the leathers and stuff. I will buy food, obviously. Can feel I'll buy nutrient components. I need to buy cloth. I could do with the medicine. I don't really need the jade. Alright, we're about 2,000 out. I did buy some animals. I don't really need them. So I was going to cull them, but it's fine. We don't have coffee, no, but Psych tea is basically like Coca-Cola, so that's close enough. Oh, they're not allowed that shit either. There we go. Alright, we'll cull the couple of chickens then. Neat. I could just take extra money from them. There we go. Okay, so we're going to buy just about everything we want, and we're going to sell... Watch this inventory just clear out. This is probably going to take a second, okay? Watch this. We're just gonna... So much is gone. So much is gone. Ah, good. We only have like one left. Okay. I gotta bring all this shit in though. So I'm gonna get a procession line of people coming out here because I've got food and other shit. So that's a thing. So they get sent to the gallows. Yeah. I just I don't know. I just got over managing people doing that stuff, you know? I don't know. I had it in other colonies. I had colonies where they were allowed drugs and stuff like that, and I don't know. I made them and stuff as well. We had a whole production thing going. It was good money and shit. But like I'd tend to find like I'd have animals that were like hyped up on something, or I'd have colonists that were like wigging out that it overdose or whatever, and I'm like, ugh, it just got annoying after a while, so I just stopped playing with it. And then I was like, what would happen if I tried to not let them do it? And apparently riots. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Okay, she can't do hauling. So I've got a couple of people coming out for this, and got a couple of animals coming out for this too. I just got to keep on it because we've got fresh meat and other stuff in here. Probably without grouped items mod on. I mean, I have deep stacks, but like deep stacks only applies to some stuff, and it really just depends on who's storing what. So yeah, if I didn't have deep stacks on, I would need a much larger food storage area than I have. The other thing too is they are taking like a considerable amount of the berries in here, which is good because I'm growing those for the animals to eat. So they're actually coming in and eating this shit as well, which is kind of good. We'll get you to haul some stuff out here. Butts is coming down for that. Lily's coming down for that. Josh, mate. Josh, can you fucking... Hold on. Go haul that shit inside. Go haul it inside. Nikki's out here just eating the chocolate instead of fucking taking it anywhere. This is why I try to allocate people, because I'll have somebody say that, oh, it's taken care of, and then I'll have a close look at it and it's actually somebody's eating it. Like, it'll say that it's reserved and it's not reserved at all. There's just somebody just sitting there chomping down on it. I don't know if Josh is taking anything away. He's taking the book, that's right. Fine, let's go find some other people that can do things. Food binge, that's fine. I need you to haul this inside too. Transport pod crash with relations. Hold on. Where? I have Chet's nearby. We can save you. Chet, don't walk off. Chet, stay there. Come in here. Woozy. They're literally called Woozy. Okay, hold on. 22 hours. Woozy. Fantastic. Night out, fast walker. Look, if you need a home, I'm down to take a new person. We had somebody die the other day. Food binge, that's fine. Alright, one colonist idle. It's always Johnson. I don't think he can do hauling. I don't know if he can. Let's go see if I can get him down here. No, he can't do hauling. Ray Wolfen's doing stuff. Falcon's in a daze. Chalky's in a daze. It's fine. They're all having high psychic drone moments. I'm guessing that the popper has worn off and they're all salty now. So it's fine. I think he might be carrying some food. Grab somebody else, making a component. We can do that in a moment. Stin is probably coming down to read that, let's be honest about that. I haven't seen her actually come down here, so I'm gonna bag somebody else to do it. I'm at the items list on the left side. Perhaps a little list instead of everything is shown at once list. I know you keep it on because you like the chip. What? No, there's no option on fucking Core to like disable that. I see it on other people's games. I'm like, oh, it must be one of the DLCs and stuff. If you're talking about this, yeah, this is default. That's just how Core game is. As for like other people, I hate seeing it when they've got it all collapsed because it's like, what the fuck? It's like you can't even see like what you've got at any given moment. It's so inconvenient, you know? I think I was sending her down to pick up something. That's right. Lou's having a thing. When you're done doing the berries, I'll get somebody else out here. Everybody's going to have a problem at the moment. I'm going to get most of my colonies having a shit fit because high psychic drone. Yeah, as far as I know, the thing over here, that's just Core game. You don't get a choice in core game for that. If you do get a choice, I sure as shit aren't gonna like disable it, because it's convenient to know what I have at all times. But yeah, whenever I see somebody else playing with it, I'm always kind of like, why would you collapse that? It's got such vital information. Transport pod's ready to load. Alright, let's get that over there then. Let's get that into storage. Vanilla, the button is below the speed settings button. I don't know. Tantrum, depressive, that's fine. So they are starting to bring up some of the carnivore meals, which is nice. But I do need somebody to clean the kitchen, because everybody's coming in here. They're probably coming in from here and it's dirtying it. I need somebody to work on some more of the floors, but I really need a couple of people. If I could just grab somebody. Are you going off to relax socially? Diamond's apparently coming down for that. Remington is probably coming to eat that, not actually haul it. Lorena, training Byron. You won't haul transport pods have arrived, that's fine. I need to see them arrive.